Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Tonight, Omaha set to take on the U16 Shattuck St. Mary Sabres. We're live in Faribault, Minnesota. Good evening, everybody. I'm Wells Aiken. Glad to have you with us once again on Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Tonight, Omaha getting set to take on the U16 Shattuck St. Mary Sabres. These two teams met back on the first weekend of December. Omaha coming away losing by a score of 4-0 in that game. Omaha kept it close until late. They got into some power play trouble in that game, and Shattuck St. Mary's popped in 2 power play goals and won it by a final of 4-0. Omaha, of course, coming off of a 3-1 weekend last weekend at the USHL Showcase in Omaha. They had a couple of games on Friday night and Saturday morning. They were able to win by a score of 6-3 over the Indy Racers and 5-1 over the New Jersey Rockets Premier. On Saturday afternoon, they couldn't muster much offense as they go down to the Colorado Rampage 2-0. But they rebounded on Sunday with a good win over Carshield by a score of 3-2. And so they cap off the first 12 games of 2019 with a 6-6 record as they start off the 2019 campaign, beating St. Louis in St. Louis 3-2 in a shootout. They lose the next night 6-2. They take 2 out of 3 at Sioux Falls. Then they go up to Detroit for the HPHL Showcase, and they go 0-3 there, but they come back last weekend and go 3-1. And so we're waiting for the teams to take the ice here. The game in the Old Barn, the John R. Sumner Arena here at Shattuck St. Mary's School. And I believe the next 2 games tomorrow at 11 a.m. and Sunday morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. We'll have both those games for you here on YouTube. Those games, I believe, will be in the new rink. So we're just waiting for the teams to take the ice here. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams, or the lineups for both teams. Head coach is Parker Metz, assistant coach Jeff Hogan, goaltenders number 36 Tommy Aiken and number 31 Steven Mazlikowski, forwards number 6, number 40 Troy Hunsicker, number 11 Bryce Battaglia, number 14 KJ Elm, number 20 Xander Murphy, number 22 Trey Carlson, number 27 James Snyder, number 32 Hayden Doggett, number 37 Jesse Thompson, number 42 Cole Gilliland, number 45 Dallas D'Amato, number 49 Ronaldo Jensen Lopez, and number 66 Ashton Chrisman. On defense for Omaha, number 4 Tyler Sanborn, number 9 number 55 Caden Skolmulski, number 39 Mason Witt, number 48 Tanner Oban, number 51 Gavin Baumhover, and number 82 Brecken Dan Hartog. Xander Murphy back from a 1-game suspension. He served that last Sunday. Omaha still with 3 players out, Mazlikowski, Baumhover, and I believe also Gilliland. No update on him. Mazlikowski lost for the rest of the season. Baumhover with an outside chance to get back for the Midwest Finals. And no update on Cole Gilliland. Let's take a look at the lineup for Shattuck St. Mary's. Head coach is Rich Metro. Assistant coach is Des Christopher. Goaltenders, number 1, Kieran Morioka. Number 30, Marino Ramirez. At forward for Shattuck, number 8, Winter Wallace. Number 9, Will Trager. Number 10, Peter LaJoy. Number 11, Liam Gilmartin. Number 12, Connor Schneider. Number 14, Peter Reynolds. Number 16, Grant Kwapik. Number 17, Arvega Hovsepian. Number 18, Hunter Young. Number 19, Nick Hong. Number 21, David Nesberg. Number 22, Gavin Waltz. On defense for Shattuck, number 2, Dominic Foglia. Number 4, Shai William. Number 5, Owen Baumgartner. Number 6, David Mon. Number 7, Sam Dewar. And rounding out the Shattuck St. Mary's blue line, number 20, Jack Barbaro. That'll do it for your lineups. Waiting for the teams to take the ice, so we'll take a quick break here. I'll catch my breath, and we'll get set for the opening puck drop and the start of the first period. We'll be back. As you are watching Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Stay with us, everybody, on this Friday night. here at the John R. Sumner Arena, Faribault, Minnesota, campus of Shattuck St. Mary's School. Omaha getting set to take on Shattuck St. Mary's U16s. First of three between these two teams. They met back first weekend in December. And Omaha went down by a score of 4-0 in that one. That, of course, was a very different Omaha U16 team. Several players lost since that point. 2 forwards, 2 defensemen, and a goaltender. Stephen Mazikowski out for the rest of the season. Gavin Baumhover and Cole Gilliland lost to injuries. Noah Ellis moving up to the U18 team for the remainder of the season. And another forward also lost. So Omaha, the players that remain, will have their work cut out for them today, as those are some key losses to overcome. And one way they can overcome that is to stay out of the penalty box, as they got into some penalty trouble in that game back first weekend in December. Might have been closer to a 2-0 game without a couple of power play goals in that one. Sam Dewar with a goal, as I recall, in that game. Nick Hong with a goal. And I can't remember the other 2 goal scorers. I believe Foglia maybe got a goal. And I can't remember the 4th goal scorer in that game. Let's see who's in the net. Marino Ramirez got the start back on December. Kieran Morioka will get the start of the near end for Shattuck, and with Omaha with 1 goaltender, Tommy Aiken will get the start at the other end for Omaha. So we will see how things go here for the U16s. As they'll play 2 games. The U18s will play, they'll play 3 games rather. The U18s will play 2 games. No game for the U18s tonight. They will play tomorrow and Sunday. Omaha U16s will play tonight, tomorrow at 11, and Sunday they'll wrap it up at 8 a.m. bright and early on Super Bowl Sunday. Quapic, Nesberg, and Waltz out for Shattuck, along with Buim and Ma, as they'll kick it back into the Omaha zone. Sanborn will take, losing the puck there. Shot in by Quapic, and Aiken will seal that up and hang on just 10 seconds in. He'll take a face-off to his right. So a quick stoppage here. And Shattuck with their first shot on goal. Aiken getting to feel the puck early. Murphy will step in on the draw for Omaha. Shattuck wins it back. Ma winds, and that's blocked, sent back to center. And now Waltz will waltz back into his defensive zone and regroup. He's chased there by Lopez. He will leave for David Ma, the former Mid-Fairfield Ranger. Ma will send it up the left wing side. That puck is turned back into the zone. Morioka will watch as that goes to his left. William will set it up the right wing wall. Waltz will chip it off the wall, and Nesberg will take, turned over there as Lopez will take. Lopez turning and firing. And Morioka will send it up into the netting. We'll get another stoppage here. 23 seconds, 16:23, 37 seconds into this first period from Faribault, Minnesota, home of the Shattuck St. Mary's School. And it was cold up here the last couple days, up in the minus 50s or higher with that polar vortex. And Omaha hoping not to get sucked into a Sabres vortex here on this Friday night. Shattuck St. Mary's ranked 11th in the nation coming in, and a hard hit there as LaJoy takes a lot of joy in putting an Omaha player into the end boards. Pass across far side, that doesn't connect. Dodging out of the corner with it is Reynolds. Now LaJoy will turn it back, and Omaha will chip it back all the way down. We'll get an icing call here and a face-off back in the Omaha zone. So 3 whistles so far in just the first minute 6. And that face-off will come all the way back to the left of Tommy Aiken. No shortage of puck marks on this glass or wall. This is an old school barn. And not many good camera positions here. Although I've been informed their new alumni room will be elevated above the rink in the end zone. I was told next time we'll be able to film from there. Coming back in is Battaglia, and he chips one wide of Morioka. Now Lopez in the corner. Lopez hounded there by Reynolds. And we get a whistle. We're going to get a hooking call as Foglia is going to go off on the hook, and Omaha will go to their first power play of the game. So a big break for Omaha as they will go to the power play. With 15:35 left to go here, opening period. Face off in the Shattuck zone to the left of Morioka. Stepping in to take it is Wallace. And Omaha is able to win it, I believe, or Wallace pushed it ahead. But either way, all the way out of the zone. Wallace out there on the kill. Along with Ma, Baumgartner, and a player to be named later. And that is Gilmartin, I believe. Right wing side, Wallace sends it up the wall, and that goes all the way past Caden Skolmulski. Aiken will field that in the corner and leave it for Skolmulski. And he will get this power play going here as he comes up through center. Skolmulski gains his own line, drops it there for Sanborn. Sanborn, his shot pass is deflected near side to Lopez. He'll cycle deeper in the corner. Battaglia, Baumgartner. And now up the wall, skating with it is Nesberg. And now taking is Hong. Hong had a goal the other game these two teams played, and Aiken fights off that shot from Hong. That'll go far end, far corner as Sanborn. And now Murphy will take for Omaha. Murphy up the left wing side. He will chip it ahead. And Battaglia will pull up and chip it deep in the zone. No icing there on the play as Baumgartner will wind up behind Morioka and come out left wing side with a head of steam down the left wing side. Baumgartner gets around Den Hartog. Sharp angle shot. Couldn't tell if that was deflected. Maybe there was a pass across. Hard to see through the screen. And now Dan Hartog will take in the far corner. Check that D'Amato for Omaha. And now back on the left wing side, Omaha will look to come out with 24 seconds left on the power play. On the penalty to Foglia. Right wing side, Dewar battles there with D'Amato. And Shattuck able to chip it up the wall. Waltz will chip it up ahead for Kwapik. Kwapik back through center. Kwapik gains his own line. He will send a shot in. That turned aside by Aiken. And now Shattuck will regroup at center as Dewar will regroup in the zone. He'll leave for William. William will take it left wing side. Long headman pass that's picked off at center by Omaha. And that'll do it for the power play. Omaha with not much zone time or pressure there to speak of. Good job by the Shattuck penalty killers, and with 13:24 left to go, we will get a face-off back in the Shattuck zone to the left of Kieran Morioka. Stepping in on the draw is Peter Reynolds against Jesse Thompson, and Reynolds able to win that back to Dewar. Dewar will avoid the oncoming Thompson, pass up the middle. That is LaJoy. LaJoy with a shot. Aiken with a save there. And Shattuck, as LaJoy will shoot it again, Aiken will turn that aside. And now Hunsicker in the corner, sends it up the wall. And Shattuck will again retake at center. Pass across for William. William near side for Dewar. Dewar long headman pass up the right wing side. That too far. And Sanborn will collect for Omaha as he avoids the sliding LaJoy there. And back the other way comes Omaha, but Ma there to pick up the puck. And Ma is turned back by Carlson. Ma hacked down there by Carlson, no call. And now Reynolds will take in behind the goal. He'll leave for Ma. He'll set up behind Morioka. Right wing side for William. William will send it up the left wing side for Ma. Ma through center. Ma moving in the zone. Ma with a drop pass shot. That goes wide, far side corner. And in the corner, Ma with another shot. That turned aside by Aiken, and Hunsicker will take it in the corner and send it up the wall. Back into the zone. Baumgartner will send it in behind Aiken. Far side, far corner. Sanborn will battle there along with LaJoy. Now Sanborn will take. Stepping up is Hovsepian. And Omaha 2-on-1 if they hurry back the other way. Battaglia moving in the zone. Battaglia, good job there by Baumgartner to force him wide. And good pressure here as Skolmulski pinches off the point. Skolmulski sends it up high to Sanborn. Sanborn with a shot, that off the glove of Morioka. Near side now, Murphy will battle in the corner with Ma. And digging at it is Hovsepian. Murphy there also getting help from Battaglia. And now coming away with it is Hovsepian. He'll send it up the right wing side. Winter Wallace will skate it there. He's turned back momentarily. Hovsepian behind the back off the wall for Baumgartner. And he will skate it over the blue line into the Omaha defensive zone. Left wing side. Good job there by Omaha to turn him back to center. And Battaglia will come back into the zone, right wing side. He's forced wide, and both players go hard into the end boards. Baumgartner will send it up the wall. Hovsepian will take there. And now Gil Martin back through center. Gil Martin dishes to the right wing side for Wallace. Wallace with a shot. That blocked far side, far corner. And now Omaha will take along the left wing side. Hovsepian will curl it center for Shattuck. Hovsepian back into the zone. He's got Wallace to his right, but elects to go to the net. And Skolmolski will strip it there. Pass back across, comes right back to him. Shot off the stick of Buiam. That goes wide and comes around near side corner. Up high to the point, that is Foglia. Foglia will regroup at center for Shattuck. He's pursued there by Yelm. And now Omaha will chip it back to center as Hovsepian goes for a line change. And Buiam takes left wing side. His pass up the middle for Foglia. And now Winter Wallace moving it. Aiken with a save there, and the net is off. And so we'll get a stoppage in play here. 10:22 left to go. Aiken's been busy early on in this first period. And a big stop there. And the face-off will come to his right in the Shattuck offensive zone. Reynolds will chip that one back. Back to the point. Shot in. Save there by Aiken off the stick of Foglia. And now in the corner, Omaha will take and try to chip it up the wall. They do, but turn back into the zone by Young. And now Buiam will regroup at center, right wing side for Foglia. Foglia's pass for Reynolds off his stick, and Omaha will come back the other way. Moving into the zone is Dan Hartog. He'll get back to his point position, and right wing side, that is Hong. Hong will chip it up to center. Peter Reynolds moving through center. Reynolds in over the zone line. Reynolds tries to get around Sanborn. Pass across, and a good job there by Omaha to clog up the middle, and they'll come back the other way. Carlson down the left wing side. Carlson with a shot, and Morioka will glove that and hang on, take a face off to his right, far side of the ice. 9:38 left to go here. First period just underway from the John R. Sumner Arena, Faribault, Minnesota. Omaha U16s and Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres on this Friday night, frigid Friday night. It's a balmy 14 degrees out. Well, that's a far cry better than minus 59. Right wing side, Ma will take it. And now Ma will skate, pass up the left wing side. Shattuck into the zone. That chipped in deeper. Ma rather aggressive from the point as he's deep in the zone. Ma down below the Omaha goal line. Kwapik there out of the corner. Kwapik up for Nesberg. Nesberg turns and looks to pass it back. That'll come back to Dorr at the point. Dorr with a shot. Aiken turns that aside. Maybe deflected wide, and now that'll come up the wall. And Dorr will pinch there at the point and keep it in. Battling there is Murphy along with Oban. And now that'll come up. Dorr able to keep at the point. Good keep there by Sam Dorr. He'll shoot it in. Aiken will make the save there. Right wing side. Nesberg will send that back to the point. Cross point now. And Dorr will cycle it in deeper. Behind the goal, that is Waltz. And Waltz not able to control, and Omaha will chip it back out of the zone too far. This will go for an icing call here. And we'll get a stoppage in play here. 8:40 left to go, first period. No score between Omaha and the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres. Face off back in the Omaha end to the right of Tommy Aiken. Glad to have you with us on YouTube on this Friday night. Omaha AAA U16 ice hockey. Face off in the zone. Reynolds will chip it ahead. Punches it towards the net, and jump ball in front, and Omaha comes away with it as Yelm will chip it up left wing side. And that rolls in on Morioka. Didn't look like he picked that up until the last minute. Found it at his feet and drops and covers. 8:28 left to go. And he'll take a face off to his right in the Shattuck zone. Omaha will change it up. They will send out, leave Sanborn and Den Hartog out there. They'll send out Hunsicker, Thompson, and Carlson. And Reynolds wins the draw for Shattuck. Left wing side, Foglia sends it up the middle looking for a long headman pass, but that too far, and Omaha looking to come back right into your living room. But Foglia will take. Foglia curling right wing side. Foglia up through center. He will chip it ahead too far for LaJoy, and he did not get over the center red line, so that'll be an icing call. Face-off back in the Shattuck zone to the right of Morioka. No shortage of whistles here in this first period from Faribault, Minnesota. Thompson will step in against Reynolds. And Reynolds able to win that one. Baumgartner will send it near side. Carlson battling there with Traeger. And now Carlson will take in behind Morioka. Carlson looks to center. He's pushed to the corner by Baumgartner. And now Reynolds will chip it up ahead for Traeger. Traeger will circle back. And now he will continue up the left wing side. He gets by Jesse Thompson trying to get around Sanborn. Shot in. Aiken fights that one off with the left shoulder. And now that gets sent around far side, and Omaha will take. They'll come back up. As getting hit there is Hunsicker, and Reynolds will regroup in his zone. Reynolds with a head of steam going through center. Good job there by Battaglia to strip the puck. And back into the zone, Lopez takes but loses to Baumgartner, and now he sends a pass up ahead for Reynolds. Reynolds in over the zone line. Pass across, gives it back for LaJoie. He's not able to handle that. Baumgartner will pinch. Pass into the middle, shot, that goes wide of goal. Not sure if Aiken got a piece or not. Baumgartner now up at the point. He will send it in deep as Lopez. And now Oban come over to help. That puck bounces over Oban's stick and it's chipped into the middle. But plenty of black and orange jerseys there. And back the other way comes Lopez. Lopez will send it deep into the zone as Morioka looks on to his right. Battaglia dumping Baumgartner there. And now Bouillon will send it left wing side. And taking is Wallace. Wallace up through center. Wallace up the right wing side. Passes back across, but that's behind Gilmartin. And now Gilmartin in the corner. Gilmartin with a shot. Aiken will make a right pad stop there. And now in the corner is Wallace. Wallace sends it far side, shot off the stick of Doer. That goes wide and comes all the way around and out of the zone. And now Bouillon, left wing side. Wallace sends it in deeper. And chasing is Hovsepian. Too far, and Omaha able to chip it back up and out of the zone. And the icing is waved as the Shattuck player there opted to play the body instead of the puck. And that'll get an icing negated every time. Shattuck in the zone. Thompson, check that. That is Snyder, 27, not 37. And now Gilmartin will skate for Shattuck. Gilmartin up the right wing side. Pushed to the wall by Snyder. Good job there by Snyder to chip it back in. Bouillon, right wing side for Wallace. He curls in front of the Shattuck bench and dishes near side for Doer. Doer will send it back over for Bouillon. Bouillon up the right wing side. Bouillon cuts back to the middle. Bouillon looks to get around a defender and not able to get that last defender. That was Dan Hartog. And now in the middle, that is Gilmartin. Gilmartin moving, and that turned aside by Aiken. And in the corner, Shattuck will control there. Bouillon pass back up high. Gilmartin with a shot. And the field goal is good as that went through the uprights well over the net. Wrong sport, however. So no score here. 5:29 left to go, first period. As Shattuck getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday, trying to kick the field goal there, and that goes directly out of play, and faceoff will come outside the Omaha zone as Nesberg will step in on the draw for Shattuck. He's got Young to his left. I believe Kwapik to his right. Can't tell if that's 16. And Foglia will take at center for Shattuck. Pressured there by Thompson. And that is 18, not 16. That is Young. Centering pass. And the other player out there is 19. That's Hong. So Young and Hong. And falling at the point is Ma, but he chips it deeper. In the corner, teams will battle along the half wall. Comes up high. Good job by Ma to keep, and he will avoid Carlson. Gets it down low. Back up high for Nesberg. Nesberg with a shot. Good job there by Carlson to get the stick in the lane and deflect that far side, far corner. In the zone, Sanborn will take for Omaha. Sends it up the wall, pass off the wall. And good puck movement here by Shattuck. Shot, nice job to block that there by Carlson. And he will head to the bench for a change as Omaha got pinned in their own zone and probably has some tired skaters out there. They all get off. And Ma back through center. David Ma tries to go through everybody there. Aiken will steer that aside and leave for Murphy. Murphy will come up the right wing side, dishes for Lopez. He gets it back. And now Omaha is able to chip it in, and coming right at you is Jensen Lopez. Foglia will send it around far side. And now Ma sends it back to center. Omaha will take there. Skolmolski tries to get around one player, but not the second player. And now back through center comes Hong. Hong in over the zone line. Hong with a shot, and that almost fooled Aiken as it was deflected. Good job there by Aiken to get the glove on it just over his right shoulder. And he'll take another stoppage in play here in the Omaha zone. 3:56 left to go, first period from the John R. Sumner Arena, campus of Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota, on this chilly Friday night. Chilly's probably an understatement after the last couple of days, but it's downright balmy after the polar vortex shot at Aiken. Will smother that one, eat it up, and take a face-off. And we'll do it again to his right. So Quapic will step in on the draw. Not able to win it, and Omaha will set it up around William, Lopez, and now Omaha will send it back deep in the zone. That was Murphy. William now turned back by Battaglia. He'll leave it for Baumgartner. Baumgartner sent back near side by Murphy. Good forecheck here by Battaglia and Murphy. And as Baumgartner now will look to go back out the other side. William up the right wing wall. Waltz will chip it to center. And now back through center. Quapic just over the Omaha zone line. He turns back there, and it's chipped back out of the zone. Battaglia almost able to chip it by and create a break of his own, but good job there by William to stop his progress there and pick up the puck. Back in the zone. Baumgartner up the right wing side, up through center. He dishes off there for Waltz. Backhand centering pass, that off a stick in front. And now Sanborn. Nice job there by Sanborn. And good support there by Yelm. And they force the delayed offsides, and Shattuck will have to clear. Will come back through center. Yelm leaves it there for Snyder. Snyder back up high for Sanborn. Sanborn takes it off the wall and fires wide to the left of Morioka. LaJoy sends it around near side now, and Baumgartner will chase. He's got Gilmartin there. But now Dorr forced back in behind Morioka. Dorr will skate it up left wing side. Dorr will dump it into the right side of Aiken. He'll tee it up for Den Hartog. Hard in on the forecheck was Reynolds. But Den Hartog able to get it around the right wing side. Now LaJoy and Sanborn. Den Hartog. And Shattuck will look to set up. Dorr at the point. Cross point for Ma. Ma down low. That is LaJoy in the corner. He sends it up, and that puck will bounce over the stick of Ma. And Morioka will field it and look to get a quick up to Dorr. Dorr will curl in below the blue line, up over the red line, and will dump it deep as Oban will chase for Omaha. Oban in the right wing corner. Oban not able to reverse the side, and now Dorr will take off the wall. Dorr with a shot. That hit something up front. Aiken could not find it. Not sure if he got a limb on it or if it hit something out front. But either way, back up high. Dorr with a shot. Pad stopped by Aiken. And now Omaha looks to clear, and they are able to do so. As Thompson is able to push it back to center. Looking on there is Traeger, Thompson, Ma, and now Traeger will come away with it. Traeger dancing into the zone. Traeger dishes to his left. LaJoy with a shot. That turned aside, centering pass. Good job there to cover up in front. And that was Dan Hartog. A real nice job there to deflect that centering pass. And we got a face-off coming all the way back down in the zone. Not sure. Must have been a high stick. So with 56.4 seconds left here, first period, Omaha getting a break there on the high stick. As that puck will come back into the Shattuck zone to the left of Morioka. Winning the draw, Sanborn with a shot. That turned aside by Morioka. Battaglia along the left wing half wall will push it deeper. Takes a shot to the head, no call. Teams will battle in behind. That is Hovsepian. And also Foglia. And now Winter Wallace will take right wing side. Wallace able to push it to center. He and Hovsepian head up ice. And Omaha goes in offsides as Gilmartin was just a little bit ahead of the play. 21.7 seconds left to go. Check that, 31.7 seconds left to go. And a face-off just in front of the Omaha bench, just outside the Omaha defensive blue line. Hovsepian will step in against Murphy. And Wallace will take along the wall in front of the Omaha bench. He'll kick it back to Buyam. Buyam up the middle. Now Buyam off the turnover will take it into the zone. Right wing side for Wallace. And now Omaha back through center. Moving into the zone is Lopez, and he's not able to come up with it there. He had Battaglia joining him on the rush, and now Hovsepian will take back through center. Arvega Hovsepian, right wing side for Wallace. Wallace, a centering pass. That goes off some skates, far side, far corner. And that'll do it for the first period. So all things considered, a good first period for Omaha. We'll take a quick break here. No ice cut. We'll be back with the second period in just a minute. You are watching Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Back with the second period in just a few minutes. Stay with us, everybody. Back here at the Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota. And Shattuck and Omaha scoreless through one period. We are back underway here. Omaha losing that draw, and Shattuck will settle back into their own zone. And puck is in, and Omaha will score! Battaglia pushed it to the front of the net. Let's see who gets credit for that goal. And that is Lopez, as Battaglia did a nice job to get it to the front of the net. And Lopez shuffles it by Morioka, so 16:47 left to go here. And Omaha with a big start to this second period as they will take a 1-0 lead. So a good start to this second period for Omaha. As the faceoff will come back to center. Lopez getting the goal assist to Battaglia. And off the draw, Omaha will take it back in the zone. They've suddenly got some jump in their step. Battaglia sends it around right wing side. Lopez battling there in the corner. Battaglia. Murphy looks on. And now Reynolds will send it around near side. Up the wall, LaJoy able to chip it up but not out. Lopez will turn it back in deeper. Murphy with a shot in. Morioka will glove that and hang on. He'll take a stoppage to his right, 16:23. Left to go, and Omaha with a 1-0 lead. So a good job there by Battaglia to work it to the front of the net, and I believe Lopez chipped it by Morioka, shot in, and he'll steer that aside. Left wing side, that is Trager. He will send it up the middle. And Reynolds comes in off sides. LaJoy will chase it. A good job there by Omaha to chip it back into the zone. That was Oban. And now on the left wing side, puck is sent back to center. Yelm covering. He will backhand it into the neutral zone. D'Amato will chip it up ahead. Carlson, check that, Snyder. And now taking is Foglia. Foglia left wing side for Buyam. Buyam down the left wing side. Reynolds. And now Reynolds. And Foglia for Reynolds, up high for LaJoy. Shot in, that hits a body in front. That was Lopez. And that is chipped up high. Might have been Oban. Maybe 48 or 49. And now down the right wing side. Puck is turned back. Buyam and Foglia. D'Amato, Thompson, D'Amato will chip it up, and Trazier's able to keep it in there. Trazier sends it left wing side for LaJoy. LaJoy down in behind Aiken. LaJoy, he's hit hard there by Den Hartog, and a real nice job by him to pull up there and avoid the penalty, but deliver the hit. Shot in. That is deflected, goes far side corner. Reynolds in the corner. He's hit hard there. Puck comes back to the point. Shot by William, turned aside. Left pad stopped by Aiken. And now Thompson will sends it up the wall off the stanchion, and that takes a funny bounce far side of the ice. And Shattuck will control. Wallace down low for William. William centering pass is turned back. Pass across. And that was Trazier on the back door. He wasn't able to find the handle. And now William, Wallace, and now Reynolds. Reynolds sends it up high for Trazier. Trazier curls up high just inside the blue line, sends it back right into the corner here. Curling there is Reynolds up high for Wallace. Wallace with a shot, and Aiken will smother that and hang on. Good stop there by Tommy Aiken. 14:28 left to go, second period. Omaha with a 1-0 lead on the goal by Jensen Lopez. Assist on that goal was to Bryce Battaglia. And a faceoff will come in the Omaha zone to the left of Aiken. So Hunsicker will step in on the draw against Gilmartin. And Omaha able to win that as Sanborn will take. And that is chipped back in the zone by Wallace, or kept in the zone by Wallace, but Sanborn able to punch it back to center. And Ma will send it far side. Pass near side intended for Wallace is picked off by Hunsicker. And he will send it up for Carlson. Ma will chase back into the corner. He reverses it up the wall. Shot. Puck is loose in front. And now Ma will take it. A long headman pass for Gilmartin. Gilmartin moving in. Gilmartin with a shot. Left pad stop by Aiken. Big stop there by Aiken on the breakaway by Gilmartin. And Omaha now in the near side corner. Hunsicker. He's hit hard there by Gilmartin as his head gets rocked back. And now far side. Hovsepian will send it along the half wall. Gilmartin down low. And now Hunsicker will take. Hunsicker shot in front. Aiken with a stop. Puck is loose in front. And a good job there by Skolmolski to tie up Gilmartin. And Battaglia battling in the corner. Wallace delivers a little bit of a cross check there. No call. Hovsepian up the left wing wall. Doer with a shot. That is blocked. And now it's taken by Hovsepian. Hovsepian curling up high. He drops it back for Ma. Ma gives it back to Hovsepian. Hovsepian near side for Doer. Doer pitching way down low. Doer with a shot. Aiken fighting that through the screen, trying to find it. It was high and wide. And now Ma in front of the Shattuck bench. He turns it over there. And Sanborn will chip it down. He's hard on the heels of Hovsepian. Sanborn looking to strip the puck there. Good job by him as Hovsepian. Long shift for him. And Sanborn tried to take advantage of that. But now Wallace will take it for Shattuck. Back through center. Pass up the left wing side. Pass across. Puck is loose in front. Pad stop by Aiken. Rebound. Another stop. Aiken's got it. And clearing out in front is Oban. So tense moments there for Omaha. Aiken and Oban get the job done, and they keep it a 1-0 lead for Omaha with 12:36 left to go here. First period. Check that second period. John R. Sumner Rink, the old barn here at Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota. A balmy 14 degrees outside. Veritable heat wave after the minus 50 and 60 temperatures they experienced the last couple days up here. And Aiken doing the smart thing, equipment adjustment to buy his team some time. Den Hartog will send that around. Right wing side, Omaha able to chip it back to center. And now Omaha into the zone, and that pass is picked off, and 4-on-1 back the other way comes Shattuck. Into the zone, pass back, shot blocker saved by Aiken as he stops Baumgartner there. Den Hartog, and now Murphy left wing side. Murphy will send it back up to center. And now Omaha, as Shattuck looking to answer here. Shot in, and that goes high over the outstretched glove of Aiken off the stick of Hong. And Reynolds curls out of the corner. Murphy, right wing side, kept in it by William at the point. Reynolds, far side corner. And now Young. Young will curl. Young's pass for Reynolds didn't have enough mustard on it. And now Young will take in the corner up for Reynolds. Reynolds with a shot. That's turned aside by the stick of Aiken, and Murphy will send it around far side. Battaglia Sends it up and out of the zone. At center, it's taken by Baumgartner. Baumgartner will cut back across the grade. He'll come down the right wing side. Delayed penalty coming up here on Omaha. Morioka heading to the bench for the extra attacker. Pass up high for Buiam. Buiam over for Baumgartner. Baumgartner pressured there by Lopez. Down low for Reynolds. Reynolds looking at his options. 6 skaters out there for Shattuck. Young in the near side corner. Reynolds along the half wall. Reynolds passes it across far side for Buiam. Buiam down low for Young. Check that. That was Kwapik near side corner a minute ago. Young is on the far side. Young, and getting to it finally is Oban. He's on the way to touch up. He dishes out some abuse, and we'll get a penalty here. And let's see who that's on. It's on, obviously, Omaha. Let's see which player. I believe it's going to be Lopez. And Lopez is going to go off for the interference call. So with 10:53 left to go here, and Shattuck dishing out all kinds of pressure. Omaha on their heels. They will now have to kill a power play. They lead it 1-0 on the Jensen Lopez goal. And up high, that is Dorr. Now over for Ma near side, back up high for Dorr. Dorr over for Wallace. Wallace walking in, pad stop by Aiken. Aiken jumps across, and the shot was blocked, but Aiken knocks the post off. And looks like not sure what the call is here. Waiting to see here. 10:39 left to go. Minute 46 left on the penalty. And nothing up on the board so far. Honest to God, I hope the referee's not telling Aiken. Aiken came sprawling across in desperation on that puck and drove into the post. And if they're calling for it, well, now there's a penalty on Omaha. If that was a delay of game call, that's the worst call in the history of hockey. Because that's absurd. So Omaha, I don't know what the call was there. We're going to find out between periods on the ice cut. But Omaha now down 5-on-3. And again, if that was a delay of game penalty, that's an absolute joke. Pass up high for Ma. Ma moving in off a stick in front. And this official all worked up over nothing, perhaps trying to stay warm, but not exactly sure what's going on. We'll try to get the story on that between periods for you as Dorr will take it up high. So a 5-on-3 for Shattuck. Continues here. Ma up high, and the hockey gods step in there as Wallace not able to handle that one. Because as 5-on-3s go, this is an absolute joke here. And now Wallace will curl in behind Morioka. Wallace back through center. Wallace drives on Sanborn, pushes it deep, curls in the corner, sends it up high. Gilmart not able to handle, but finally dishes to Dorr. Now up high for Ma. Ma over for Dorr. Dorr, the shot blocker saved by Aiken. And now Skolmolski will send it all the way down. Minute 3 left on the 2-man advantage. As Shattuck will regroup in their own zone and come back through center. Left wing side. Pulling up is Ma. Ma up high for Dorr. Dorr and Ma play pitch and catch. Ma down low. Pass across for Dorr. Up high for Ma. Over pad stop by Aiken. Rebound. And it's tied up in the snow, but fishing it out is Gilmartin. Shot up high. And Dorr scores. So Dorr will tie it up for Shattuck. And Omaha not laughing about that joke of a 5-on-3 call. And And it better be something better than what I thought it was. And so Shattuck will tie it up. 1-1 on the goal by Dewar. They will remain on the man advantage for 44 seconds. And now back in the zone comes Reynolds. Reynolds sends it up high for Foglia. Foglia over for Bouillon. Back across for Foglia, over for Reynolds. Reynolds sends it far side for Bouillon. Bouillon up high. Bouillon looks to send it across for Reynolds. That's deflected in front, but ultimately finds its way onto the stick of Reynolds. Reynolds moving, and he tries to go high short side. That goes off the glass, up the far wall. Kept it at the point by Bouillon. Good hard hit there by D'Amato, and able to clear it is Omaha. That actually might have been LaJoy trying to chip it back to his D, and got a little too much on it. And that'll do it for the power play for Shattuck, as Omaha is finally back to full strength. Down the right wing side is Foglia. He drops it back. Cutting in through the middle is Reynolds. And he grabs onto Den Hartog. No call there. Finally, he's going to take them both, as Reynolds with an obvious hold, and the ref missed that. But when Den Hartog retaliated, he calls them both. And again, might want to look into getting two officials up here. This one's just not quite getting the job done. 8:23 left to go. Had great officiating last time we were up here, but, and again, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that 5-on-3 call until we see what it is. But I believe he called delay of game on Aiken, and Aiken came sprawling across, driving into the post. And in desperation, and was completely outstretched, all four limbs trying to take up as much net as possible. And I believe that's what the official called there. Kwapik, right wing side. Kwapik centering it. Turned aside by Aiken as he kept the centering pass from going through to Barbaro. Or Nesberg maybe, 21, not 20. And up the left wing side, Omaha will chip it into the zone. Baumgartner will curl back. Baumgartner, right wing side. He will cut back across the grain and will gain the zone line. Good step up there by Yelm to strip the puck, and Omaha back the other way. Right wing side, Lopez, he's got the goal in the game for Omaha. Down low, Battaglia. Battaglia with a centering pass, and Morioka steers that aside. Far side, far corner. Dewar battling there. He's got the goal for Shattuck. And I believe he had a pair in the last game these two teams met. Near side, centering pass by Yelm, just past Battaglia. He just overskated that, or he would have had a chance in front. And now left wing side, Kwapik, and we're going to get an offsides call here. And that'll come back outside the zone. 7:23 left to go. Omaha and Shattuck knotted up at 1, second period. Highly entertaining hockey game between these two teams. As now Traeger able to win that one. Oh, Shattuck will take near side, Ma's pass up ahead, and that's sent deep into the zone by Traeger. Chasing in is Oban, sends it around near side for Sanborn. Sanborn turned back there. That is Hong. Hong, far corner, sends it up high for Foglia. Foglia passes near side for Ma. Ma fans on the shot, but Murphy overskates, and Sanborn, a nice job to step up there and deflect that near side corner. D'Amato battling, and Murphy will chip it up and back to center. And back at center, Omaha pushes it deep into the zone. Ma back to Curl in the corner. Carlson with a hit on him there. And now left wing side, Shattuck will send it back up through center. That is Hong. Hong in over the zone line. Hong with a shot. Aiken will glove that one and hang on. 6:44 left to go here. And a face-off in the Omaha zone to the left of Tommy Aiken. He's been sharp in this one, and I think still pleading his case to the linesman about what we believe was a horrendous call. It was a stretch to call it delay a game. It wasn't even close to delay a game, and never mind that, to make it a 5-on-3 call. As Snyder jumps in to hold Thompson up so he can get on the wall. And Omaha able to win it. Den Hartog will send it up the right wing side. Chasing there is Yelm. And that gets chipped up into the Omaha bench. Over the outstretched arm of Parker Metz. And he had some choice words for the official on that 5-on-3 call as well. There's some serious finger pointing going on there with 6:37 now left to go. Face-off will come at center. Thompson will step in against Hovsepian. And now taking is Gilmartin. Gilmartin dumps it into the zone. Den Hartog will send it up, and Bouillon will curl back inside the Shattuck zone line. Chipped off the wall. Hovsepian back into the zone. Hovsepian drops his shoulder, looks to come across, centering pass, and Aiken stops Frazier in front there. And now Wallace sends it up high to Baumgartner. Baumgartner walking down low, over for Bouillon. Bouillon looking to go backdoor for Gilmartin. And now Yelm with a chip, and Yelm has a chance here, but sealing him off, and Bouillon is going to get called for the interference call there. Now that about as obvious as it gets. So Bouillon interfering with Yelm there. And Omaha will go on the power play here. Tied up at 1 with 6:01 left to go here, second period. And the face-off just outside the Omaha defensive zone line. Not much doing on their first power play. So Shattuck is 1 for 2 on the power play. Omaha 0 for 1. They're heading on to their second power play here as Murphy will win it back to Sanborn. Sanborn far side for Skolmalski. Skolmalski back to Sanborn. Sanborn will send it up high for Murphy. Murphy across for Battaglia. Battaglia, chip pass to his right. Chipping deep is Lopez. He's got the goal for Omaha. LaJoy in the corner as Ma looks on. And taking now is Trager. Trager will come back through center. Trager over the red line, over the blue line. Trager into the zone. He will drop there for Dewar. Dewar with a shot. That deflected. Left pad stop by Aiken. And that'll go around far side. And Omaha, Battaglia will look to rag it back to Skolmalski. And he'll set up the power play as he sends it out left wing side for Murphy. Right wing now for Battaglia. Pass back across, and Omaha goes in offsides on the exchange between Battaglia, Skolmalski, and Murphy. And with 1:15 left to go on the penalty, and somehow 5:20 left to go in the period. Face-off just outside the Shattuck zone line. Oban will take, sends it right wing side for Thompson. And now back the other way comes Shattuck. Right wing side, that is Hong. Hong into the corner. Hong ridden hard into the boards, right into your living room. And then Hartog, D'Amato, Hong, 3 Omaha players, and Nick Hong getting the job done for Shattuck. Chipped off the wall by Den Hartog. Far side. In on the pinch is Ma. And now D'Amato. And Ma avoids the hit by D'Amato. Ma ridden into the boards by D'Amato. Good job here by Shattuck to kill the penalty. Then Hartog and now Oban come over to help out. And there's a delay of game if you want to call that. Called the other one that was brutal. And now in the corner, Dan Hartog. And behind the net. And back to center, Shattuck will take. Puck is dumped in. Aiken will settle that down and leaves it for Den Hartog. He chips up the wall for Oban. Oban up ahead for D'Amato. And that way too hard. That'll go all the way down for an icing call here. So 4 seconds left on the Omaha power play. 4:05 left to go, and really not much to it on this power play for Omaha. 4:05 left to go, second period. We're knotted up at 1 goals for Shattuck by Dewar. Omaha, Lopez with the goal. Dewar's goal coming on a 5-on-3. And again, we'll try to get the story at the break, but that seemed like a highly questionable call. And now Murphy sends it up. Foglia. Reynolds. And back into the zone comes Kwapik. Kwapik, right wing side. Foglia. Foglia down low for Reynolds. Reynolds centers it for Kwapik, but stepping up and taking is Lopez. He chips ahead back to center. Reynolds will take, sends it back for Foglia. And now Foglia's headman pass is deflected by Omaha right to Sanborn. He sends it up the left wing wall for Lopez. Baumgartner turns him back, but now Sanborn will take. And Sanborn on the rush. Sanborn tries to get around Baumgartner. He's sent to the corner. Centering pass, and that behind Battaglia. And with Sanborn up, good job by Skolmolsky to step up there. He turns it into Battaglia. Battaglia centering pass, and not able to connect with that was Skolmolsky. But a great job there by Skolmolsky. It was Sanborn deep in the zone. And a forward back covering. Skolmolsky did a nice job to step up and strip the puck. It almost had a chance back the other way with Sanborn. Right wing side, Baumgartner will take for Shattuck. Baumgartner's pass up ahead. Skolmolsky keeps the puck in his feet, maintains control. And Skolmolsky able finally to get it to center. Too far for Lopez, and back into the zone is Foglia. Foglia across for Baumgartner. Baumgartner drops it back for Foglia. That pass behind him. And the puck goes into the far end, near side corner. Foglia, he gets the wheels moving, comes down the right wing side. Foglia in over the zone line. Stepping up there, good stick is Dan Hartog. Can't maintain possession of the puck, but finally chips it ahead for D'Amato, and D'Amato gets it up ahead to Sanborn, and it's punched further by Carlson. And now Baumgartner. Baumgartner sends it up and out, but Sanborn there to take at center, and he sends it back in on Morioka. That's steered aside to the near side corner. Behind the net, Thompson. Thompson puts it off the back of the net as Hovsepian will take there. Hovsepian curling in behind the goal. Sends it up for Foglia. Foglia up the wall. Dan Hartog will punch it back. That too far, and now Foglia with a long pass. And Aiken, through a pile of snow, will field that one. And now Dorr, near side, takes from Wallace. Dorr curling up high. Dorr walking in. Dorr with a shot. He shoots and scores. No way Aiken saw that. Dorr given all kinds of time and space. And Dorr with 1:36 left to go here. Second period. Dorr with his second of the night. Gives Shattuck a 2-1 lead. And Dorr given all kinds of time and space to walk there. And was able to put that past Aiken. So 1:36 left to go here. And now back through center, into the zone, comes Ma. Wouldn't know Ma was a defenseman unless I told you. Wallace shot in, Aiken with a stop. And now a shot in, that over the outstretched glove of Aiken off the stick of Hovsepian. Wallace, Shattuck looking to add to their lead here. Pad stop by Aiken. Back up high for Ma, down low for Wallace, and a sharp angle shot in. Aiken will glove that and hang on. 1:07 left to go here. And Omaha on their heels as Shattuck got the lead with 1:36 left to go. And they're looking to add to it with quite a bit of jump in their step here. A face-off will come to the left of Tommy Aiken. He's been sharp in this one. Murphy. Hovsepian, pad stop by Aiken, and now Sanborn sends it up the wall. That pass too far and kept in at the point. Now able to get it out is Battaglia. And now Hovsepian back into the zone. Hovsepian makes a move on Skolmolsky, but coming over to help out was Battaglia. And now Murphy with a shoulder in the corner, and Battaglia will take far side. Battaglia up the right wing wall. Battaglia through center in over the zone line. Battaglia moving in. Battaglia got through everybody but the last player, and Morioka just dives out and covers up. If any, trying to stay warm more than anything down there. With just 25 seconds left to go. Check that, 35 seconds left to go. The clock at this end is hard to read. Threes look like twos and so on and so forth. But 35 left to go. Face off to the left of Morioka. And Omaha scored in the opening seconds of this second period, but not much in the Shattuck end since that time. Shattuck answers with 2 goals off the stick of Sam Dorr. 1 on a 5-on-3 on a highly questionable call. And LaJoy goes down there, no call. And Reynolds at center with 16 seconds left. Reynolds moving down the right wing side. And his drop pass is too far, and that's kicked back to center by Doggett. And now Shattuck will just rag it back into their own end for the final 5 seconds of the period. And that will do it for the second period. So Omaha with a good start to the second period. They get on the board as Lopez scores to make it 1-0. But Sam Dewar on a questionable 5-on-3 call answers with a power play goal to tie it up. And then he gives Shattuck the lead with his second goal of the game. As Dewar with a pair has Shattuck on top. 2-1 after 2 periods. So we'll take a break for an ice cut here. We'll try to get the story on that 5-on-3 call. Dewar with a pair from Shattuck. Lopez with a goal for Omaha. Back to the third in just a minute. Test, 1, 2, test. Test, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. Back here at the John R. Sumner Arena, Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota, Friday night. Omaha trailing 2-1. 2 goals by Sam Doerr for Shattuck. And Jensen Lopez with the goal for Omaha. And we did confirm during the break that 5-on-3 call was a delay game call on netminder Tommy Aiken. It should go down as the worst call in the history of hockey, as the referee said that he warned the netminder before that call. Warned the netminder, nothing. I've officiated for a long time, and I hope the official watches this game and listens. A goaltender making a goaltending move, driving from his right to his left or left to his right, and driving into the post, that is not delay a game. It can never be called delay a game. It was not done intentionally. Goaltenders do that all the time. That's the reason they have the marsh pegs at the National Hockey League level. For safety and maintenance reasons, they do not have those pegs at the youth hockey level. But that is an absolutely absurd call, one of the worst calls I have ever seen that didn't involve an injury to a player. So I will reserve judgment and say that there have been worse calls that have resulted in serious injuries to players, but that was the worst call I have ever seen that did not involve an injury to a player. As Aiken drove in massive desperation from his right to his left, all 4 limbs outstretched, trying to take up as much net as possible, with a Shattuck player bearing down with absolutely no one to impede him and getting ready to rip a shot, and Aiken trying to take up as much net as possible. And honestly, again, can't understate or overstate enough, that was a horrendous call. So Omaha, like any good team, will have to overcome adversity. No surprise here, as this referee was clearly worked over by the Shattuck bench. And Omaha finds themselves trailing 2-1. Pair of goals by Doerr, goal by Jensen Lopez for Omaha. And again, you know what? I'm going to tell anyone that will listen, if you want to start calling delay game on the goalies, and that would go for Kieran Morioka or any other goalie, when they're making a goaltending move, driving left to right or right to left, then go ahead and get the marsh peg, spend the time, the money, the effort on the maintenance, the drilling of the ice, the maintenance of the hole, and then we don't have that problem. William controls for Shattuck. He will send it into the zone. Chasing back there is Skolmalski. He'll leave for Murphy. Murphy, he's slowed up there by Waltz, but is able to get to center and dish it off for Lopez. Lopez with a shot that wide of Morioka. And Ma pressured by Murphy. He's hit hard into the wall. Waltz able to chip it back to center. He's knocked down there by Lopez. Good job there by Lopez to hustle back on the back check, but coming away with it is Kwapik. Kwapik passes across, and Shattuck scores. 2-on-1 down low. And I believe that was William in front pinching down. And it was. So William extends the lead to 3-1. As Omaha got back and separated the puck, but Shattuck continued to press, pushed it by the Omaha defenders. And a 2-on-1 down low, pass across. And beat Aiken to make it 3-1, 16:23 left to go here. Dorr, he's got a pair. So all 3 goals coming from defensemen in this game. As Foglia almost runs into Dorr, turns it over there, and D'Amato will curl near side corner. D'Amato hounded by Dorr. D'Amato up high. Dan Hartog shot in, deflected. And that goes off either the stick of, we'll see where they take the face off. Could have been D'Amato in front or Morioka. Goes up and out of play. And with 16:02 left to go, Shattuck on top, 3-1. Shattuck controls off the draw. Foglia, left wing side for Trazier. Trazier sends it up the wall. And if you tuned in for anything less than a home team broadcast, sorry, you're going to be disappointed. Keep it entertaining for our home fans. And right wing side, Carlson. Left wing side now for Thompson. Thompson into the zone. He's walled off there by LaJoy. Foglia looks on. Now Carlson. And a good view there of the back of the referee's jersey. Dorr will take now. And Dorr will skate it up. He'll pass it right wing side. Moving in is Foglia. Foglia stays with it. Aiken will dive out. And had some trouble there as he had it chipped away at the last minute. Rolled over and found the puck. And with 15:19 left to go, Shattuck with an early goal here in the third by William. They lead it by a score of 3-1. Stepping in on the draw is Gilmartin for Shattuck. And for Omaha, Hunsicker. That is chipped to the near side wall, set up high. A shot in, and Aiken will glove that one and hang on. Face off to his right. Did it to his left, now we'll do it to his right. 15-13 left to go here. These same 2 teams will do it again tomorrow. We'll have the action right here for you on YouTube. Game tomorrow is at 11 a.m. Sunday morning, Super Bowl Sunday. Shot in! And that goes off the crossbar, up and out of play as Aiken chicken winged. Super Bowl Sunday will have that game for you, 8 a.m. U18s have a 10 a.m. game, and I'll be hightailing it back to Omaha to get in front of my TV for the Pats-Rams Super Bowl, 5:30 Central Time, Sunday night. Some business here in Faribault, Minnesota before that time. Off the draw, Omaha able to win it. Sanborn will send it up the wall and back to center. Baumgartner kicks it over to Ma. Baumgartner will take it back and skate up the left wing side. Baumgartner around Murphy. Baumgartner with a shot blocker saved by Aiken. And comes across, pass, and a shot, and Wallace scores as he's left all alone there in front. And it is now 4-1 Shattuck. So Wallace, William, and Dorr with a pair. Lopez for Omaha. And with 14:46 left to go, 2 early goals here for Shattuck. And they lead it by a score of 4-1. No help was needed on that initial 5-on-3. Reynolds able to win that back to Dorr. Dorr will rag it back inside his defensive zone line. Over for William. William will send it up the left wing side. Reynolds down the left wing side. Reynolds cutting in. Reynolds across. And Aiken with a stop there. Now looks like a call coming up here to Omaha. Maybe. No. Just a conversation between Lopez and the official. So 14:20 left to go. Aiken making Some adjustments to his helmet, and he'll take his sweet time here. Thompson will step in for Omaha. Shattuck able to win the draw to the wall. Sanborn is there. And Reynolds will come off the wall. Reynolds shoots it high up over the goal. And right wing side, Omaha will come down. That is Carlson. Will send it in the near quarter. Boyum, he's got a goal in this one. Dewar has a pair. So 3 of the 4 goals scored by Omaha defensemen. The third goal scorer, 4th goal for Shattuck, scored by Michigan State commit Winter Wallace. We get an icing call here on Omaha. 13:52 left to go. Light night for Morioka, as he has not been busy in the Shattuck end at all. But did surrender a goal early second period. Nice work by Bryce Patel. And I believe Jensen Lopez finishing the job, poking it past Morioka. Stepping on the draw is Kwapik, and he's not there, and the ref will drop it anyway. Pass up the left wing side. Along the wall, Waltz will chip it off the wall for Kwapik. Kwapik in over the zone line. Kwapik cutting to the center, dishes back for Nesberg, and his skate into the corner. And Sanborn getting hooked there, and a call coming up to Shattuck. And turned over there to Foglia, and with that we'll get a stoppage, and the call will be a hook and a misconduct. So Kwapik not liking the call, and he gets a minor and a miss. So that'll almost end Kwapik's night with 13:25 left to go, as he'll get 2 and 10. And Omaha will head to their third power play of the game. They're 0 for 2. Shattuck 1 for 3, or 1 for 2 rather, and that critical one was a 5-on-3 goal on a controversial delay of game penalty against Omaha netminder Tommy Aiken. Murphy. Sanborn. Skolmolsky now will wheel into the zone. Skolmolsky trying to get around Baumgartner. Over for Sanborn. Sanborn with a shot that screams over the blocker wide of goal to the right of Morioka. Now Lopez will battle right in front of our camera position. Taking it there is Murphy. Murphy will send it up high. Walking in is Sanborn. Sanborn off the crossbar. As that got past Morioka, I'm not going to say it beat him. It never beats a goaltender when it hits the pipe or the crossbar. They're not supposed to guard the pipes or the crossbar. But it did get past him and hit the crossbar. So Sanborn nearly missing on the power play there. At the blue line, Lopez pressured there by Ma. Ma chips it back up ice, and Sanborn narrowly missing just seconds ago. Will dish far side for Dan Hartog, and he will send it into the zone behind Morioka. Baumgartner trying to take it from Battaglia there. Check that was Ma, and he does. Sends it up the wall, and Hong will chip it back up the wall to Den Hartog. Over left wing side, coming into the zone is D'Amato. D'Amato pulling up at the half wall. D'Amato pressured there, and now Ma will take. And we got a call here. And we got a roughing call. I believe it's both against D'Amato and Waltz. So there'll be no change in strength off on the ice. 43 seconds left to go on the Omaha power play. 12:08 left to go here. And a face-off just in front of the Shattuck bench, just outside the Omaha offensive zone, Shattuck defensive zone. Winning the draw is Murphy, back to Sanborn. Sanborn over for Skolmolsky. Skolmolsky. Battaglia. Walking in is Sanborn. Sanborn moving in. Sanborn sends his second shot in his second attempt in the last 2 minutes off the crossbar. That one off the top of the crossbar. They're going to say Morioka got a piece. Because it's going to keep it in the zone with, not sure how they have 15 seconds left on the penalty. Little shenanigans in the penalty box with the scoreboard. Foglia, left wing side. Foglia back to center. Murphy stepping up and taking his Foglia, turning it over there, and Battaglia will come back the other way for Omaha. Battaglia, shot across, saved by Morioka. Puck is loose in front, and Kieran Morioka, with his busiest action of the night, makes a couple saves there, maybe 3. As he fought off the initial one, couldn't find it, was back on his heels, and as he rolled over, he got tucked underneath him. Might have made a save in between those two. So 11:24 left to go. Omaha 0 for 3 on the power play. And a face-off to the left of Kieran Morioka. Treasure wins it to William. William's got a goal in the game. Right wing side, Baumgartner. Turning it back deep is Omaha, near side. William bodies off Hunsicker there. Lopez chips it deep, but not hard enough. That up the wall, and that gets past the stick of Skolmolski. And he will chase it back in there. Aiken will take it and sends it around on the left wing wall, and Omaha will skate up. Long head man pass, that picked off by William. William on the right wing boards, bad clearing attempt. Is picked off by Omaha. Lopez in behind the goal. Lopez looks to go backdoor for Hunsicker, but stepping up and taking is Treasure. And Treasure will send it up the left wing side for LaJoy. LaJoy in over the zone line. Had a player offsides to his right. And we'll get another stoppage here. 10:40 left to go. Shattuck with 2 in the second, 2 in the third. Dorr with a pair. William and Winter Wallace with a goal. And they lead it by a score of 4-1. Jensen Lopez with the goal for Omaha. And one smelly, awful penalty that resulted in the 5-on-3 goal to get it started for Shattuck. There's bad, and then there's that call. Reynolds. Dorr up top. Shot blocker save by Aiken. That turned aside. Left wing wall. And now Omaha will take back the other way. Snyder. Snyder chips it by Ma. Ma and Snyder go into the corner, and now coming away with it is Reynolds. Reynolds up the left wing side. Peter Reynolds down the left wing side, the BC commit. Reynolds dancing to the middle. That turned aside by Aiken. Reynolds takes it in the corner, up high for Dorr. Dorr pressured there by Snyder. Dorr gets by 2 Omaha defenders. Dorr walking in. Dorr for the trick, and that gets deflected wide. Not sure who that went off of, or off of Aiken or what, but went up into the protective netting, and we'll get a stoppage and play here with 10:01 left to go. Thanks for tuning in tonight on this Friday night on YouTube. If it's your first time, never try to be anything less than entertaining. Definitely a one-sided call here. And now Hovsepian will step in. Hovsepian wins it back to Baumgartner. Baumgartner sends it down the wall, past Sanborn. Comes around behind Aiken. Hovsepian looking to center. Sanborn in the corner. Wallace, he's got a goal. He's got the 4th goal for Shattuck. Now Omaha able to chip it up and back to center. And back is Baumgartner. Baumgartner will wheel, skate up the left wing side, chips for Wallace at the blue line. And the linesman down in the corner waves that off. And back the other way comes Omaha. Hovsepian in behind Morioka. Hovsepian, pass across. And now Foglia chips it back over for Wallace. Wallace will curl back in behind Morioka. And Wallace sends it up. Nice step up and pick there by Skolmolski. Skolmolski with a dump in that goes off the end boards around near side. And Foglia and Yelm. And back the other way. Sanborn will take for Omaha and send it back to center. Baumgartner will curl and take there. Baumgartner up for Hovsepian. Hovsepian in over the zone line. Hovsepian walking to the middle. Hovsepian, his shot is deflected up over the outstretched arm of Aiken, up over the goal. Centering pass in front. And Aiken with a big save there. And he gets a whistle as he covers that one up. And so another point blank shot chance for Shattuck, and Aiken coming up with another big save to keep it at 4-1. So Nesberg will step in on the draw for Shattuck. against Lopez. And Lopez able to tie him up, and Thompson able to skate up and out of the zone. That's off the puck of Oban, and Shattuck able to turn it back in. Nesberg chips it by Dan Hartog. Puck will come around near side corner, far end. Oban walled off there by Hovsepian. And now Shattuck will send it deeper. That's Nesberg. Team's battling on the half wall. Coming away with it is Omaha, and a chip up ahead for Hunsaker. He will race down. It's a stick chop down there by Ma as he takes a mighty hack. And now Shattuck will send it up and out of the zone, stepping up and trying to dump it deep, but the linesman getting in the way there as Ma in on the rush. In front, pad stop by Aiken as he turns out aside. And now the puck will come back, shot in, that's stick to side by Aiken as he makes yet another stop. And with 7:51 left to go, Omaha still trails 4-1. Face off to the left of Aiken. Peter Reynolds will step in against Snyder. And Reynolds wins that one over to LaJoy on the wall. LaJoy will drive it deeper. He's walled off behind the net. Reverses it for Reynolds. Reynolds curls. Coming over to help out is Young. Young along the wall will chip it deeper. Reynolds and LaJoy will chase. Sanborn up ahead for Carlson. Carlson takes and chips it up, but Dorr will walk. Pad stop by Aiken. That turned aside. Now back up high for Dorr. Dorr will send it over for Foglia. Foglia's chipped to the middle. Plenty of black and orange jerseys there. Now the puck will come back to center. Carlson, check that dog it. That's 32, not 22. And Foglia will take now and skate up the right wing side. A mighty hack there by Carlson. So some lumber getting doled out here. Reynolds moving to the middle. And Reynolds tries to go back against the grain. Fires it up over the short side shoulder, up over the net. Dorr now with a pass across. That goes off the stick of Reynolds, I believe. And it does. It'll go outside the zone with 7. I cannot figure out what they're doing with this clock today. Could be me, could be them. Got a lot going on here, but 7:07 left to go, and a face-off outside the Omaha defensive zone line. Shattuck leading at 4-1. Sam Dorr with a pair of goals. Shai William with a goal, and Winter Wallace, the latest scorer for Shattuck. 2 goals late second, and 2 goals early third have been the difference here for Shattuck after Jensen Lopez got it started early second for Omaha. Up the left wing boards, that goes by the stick of Baumgartner, and back into the zone comes William. William, he'll curl in behind Morioka. He'll pull up and turn back the other way. William sends it right wing side for Wallace. Wallace cuts back against the grain, leaves for Baumgartner. Baumgartner evades D'Amato. Baumgartner up the right wing side. Baumgartner in over the zone line. Baumgartner with a nifty move. He curls around near side, up the wall. Baumgartner with all kinds of room to maneuver. William along the half wall, and Omaha chips it up but not out. Murphy now finally able to get it to Battaglia. He'll pull up in front of the bench. Battling with him there is William. And now Hovsepian and Battaglia. And now left wing side, Wallace will take it. And Wallace stood up there by Dan Hartog, and he dumps it in the zone. That goes around far side corner. Omaha able to chip it up and out, and Baumgartner will take back to center. Dorr sends it into the zone. No icing there as it was deflected. Sanborn with a blind behind the back pass off the wall. That picked off by Wallace. Now Hovsepian. Check that. Gil Martin coming out of the corner. And Aiken. And a nice play there. As Omaha made 2 and 3 stops, and Den Hartog did a nice job to impersonate Aiken as he dropped to his knees on a butterfly. So Aiken made a couple saves. Den Hartog made a save. And Shattuck able to put it past Aiken. They make it 5-1 with 5:40 left to go. So now Sanborn up the right wing wall, comes all the way down, and that'll be an icing call on Omaha. It'll come back into the Omaha zone. 5:34 left to go. Shattuck comfortably on top, 5-1. Did not see who tucked in that last goal. And the faceoff will come to the right of Aiken. Yelm will step in on the draw. Ma sends it across for Dorr. Dorr with a shot. That's deflected wide. Into the corner, Traeger for Waltz. Waltz, left wing side. Up for Ma. Over for Dorr. Dorr with a shot that screams wide of the Omaha goal. And now Ma curls it back in. Dorr over for Ma. And Ma will gain the red line and dump it deep. And Thompson, good job finishing his check there on Ma. Into the corner. Waltz will send it in deep. In behind the goal. That is Hong. Hong and Traeger. Traeger. Shot in. Aiken knocks that down. Puck is loose in front. Good job to cover up in front by Thompson. And now Thompson will send it back to center. And chasing is Lopez. Lopez in over the zone line. Lopez drops the shoulder and tries to roll it in. And Morioka down and out, and coming in late was Yelm. And Yelm missing a golden opportunity there to get a goal for Omaha. As Morioka rolled over awkwardly there, was laying in the crease after the drive to the net by Lopez. And Morioka coming up with the save from his backside. As Omaha had a chance to get their second goal of the hockey game. And that looked eerily similar to the first goal. And that goes all the way up past Kwapik, and that will go all the way down. And not really sure if Kwapik took a 2 and 10 earlier, how he's out of the box any earlier than with about 1:25 left to go. He went in with 13 and change, 13:35, I believe. So he should still be in the box, as he doesn't get any credit for the minors, so he's in there for 2 and 10, and he's back out early. And now right wing side, Young centers it. And now back the other way comes Snyder. Snyder will send it into the zone. And chipping off the wall is Kwapik. Young now back through center. Young over the zone line. Kwapik hit hard along the wall. And 2 Shattuck players colliding back here in this end. And they are both down, but appear to be okay. Reynolds and Foglia. Reynolds a little slow to get up, but maybe just a Charlie horse. It looks to be more of that variety than anything else. He's sharing a laugh with the official, so can't be too bad. 3:53, which we're glad to see. I don't see anybody suffer any injuries late in this season. Reynolds and Aiken, former teammates on the Islanders Hockey Club about three and a half years ago. And now Shattuck goes in offsides. Now, if you want to see a goalie knock the net off on purpose, go watch Tucker Tynan. He's got an art form. He's polished the art of knocking the net off. Played for Little Caesars, played for Oakland Grizzlies, and is now with the New Jersey Rockets in the NCDC of the USPHL. Pass across, left wing side. He's never met a post his shoulder didn't like. In front, Aiken with a couple pad stops there. Aiken seals the door, dives out and covers up, and delays the game further by covering up and getting a stoppage. 3:19 left to go. Being oh so careful now not to knock the net off in trying to perform his goaltending duties. Can't state this enough. Refereed for, so he's 18 years old, and that is just reaching for a call. That spoiled what was a great effort by Omaha to that point. Left wing side, LaJoy down low, William, and now Skolmolsky in the corner. Joe Martin, and now Omaha will take and come back the other way. 3-on-2 for Omaha. Dumping in the zone is Lopez, and now chasing is Ma. Ma sends it up around the wall, right wing side. And Gilmartin in over the zone line. Gilmartin curls up there behind the back pass intended for LaJoy. And that goes off some skates, comes near side half wall. And LaJoy able to keep it in. LaJoy down into the corner, pass in front, shot in. I believe Aiken got a piece of that off the stick of Gilmartin. And now in front, pass back for LaJoy. Now stepping up is Nesberg. Dorr keeps it in there. Battaglia on the wall, and he chips it past Dorr and out. And Battaglia has it go up into the penalty bench, and we'll get a stoppage here. 2:14 left to go. Shattuck leading 5-1. Dorr with a pair, Boehm with a goal, Winter Wallace with a goal. The fifth goal scorer, I was not able to see who chipped that past Aiken, as there were 4 and 5 tries. Aiken and Den Hartog teaming up to make some saves there. Den Hartog doing the Brecken butterfly in front. But ultimately, someone was able to chip it past both Den Hartog and Aiken, and made it 5-1. Lopez has the goal for Omaha. 2:13 left to go. And now Dorr, left wing side for Foglia. Foglia will send it in the zone. Hunsicker up high for Foglia. Foglia across for Dorr. And shot in, stick save by Aiken, that turned aside. And now down low, that is Hong. Up high and not able to get there is Foglia. He allows it to go back to the neutral zone, and he'll just rag it back and regroup with Dorr. Dorr circling in front of Morioka. Morioka busier than he's been this whole game here in the third period. Making stops on a couple flurries, one early on and one about 2/3 of the way through the period. And not much work other than that, other than the goal that Omaha scored in the early minutes of the second period. In behind the goal line, it'll come into the near side corner. Chipping it up the wall is Thompson. Back down the wall is Foglia. Now Wallace along the half wall, passes it down low, pass out in front. And nice hit by Snyder in front. As I'm not sure if Aiken made a save or that went wide off the end wall. Puck is loose in front. And scoring there is Hovsepian. And that'll make it 6-1. Shattuck with 1:01 left to go. The wheels coming off for Omaha. Wide open players in front. And they don't miss. So 6-1 Shattuck with 1:01 left to go here in the third period. And despite a strong effort for Shattuck by Omaha over Shattuck through a period and a half in which they led 1-0. A really controversial 5-on-3 call, and again, probably wouldn't have made a difference in this game anyway, which is why further it was an unnecessary call. But got things started for Shattuck, and they've been off to the races ever since. So 54 seconds left to go here. Face off to the right of Aiken. Winning it back to the point. Baumgartner over for Boehm. Baumgartner now. Down low. Teams battling in the corner. Up high. Boehm. Hovsepian. Shot in. That goes wide. Check that was not Hovsepian. That was Baumgartner. 5, not 17. So now Baumgartner will wheel inside his blue line. Baumgartner. Pass up the left wing wall. That is Young. Sanborn battling there and chips it back to center. Baumgartner back for Boehm. Boehm up the right wing side for Reynolds. Reynolds walking off the wall. Pass across, and not sure if that got through, if Aiken made a save or if that player in front who the pass was intended for was tied up. Shot in. Blocker save for Morioka. And that'll do it. So Omaha, despite a good first half of the game, Shattuck aided by a 5-on-3 tally to get it going for them on a delay of game call that was less than stellar. And really too bad. Dorr got the first of his 2 goals after Lopez gave Omaha the 1-0 lead. Dorr got the first of his 2 goals to knot it up at 1. He added a goal to make it 2-1 after 2. And Shattuck gets 4 goals here in the third period. As they get goals, 2 from Dorr, 1 from Boehm, 1 from Wallace, 1 from Hovsepian, and 1 from a player that I was not able to see. Lopez with the goal for Omaha. Tommy Aiken taking the loss at the far end. Kieran Morioka getting the win at the near end for Shattuck. And these two teams will do it again tomorrow, 11 a.m. We'll have that game for you right here on YouTube. So that'll do it here from the John R. Sumner Arena at the Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota. Final score for the final time is Shattuck St. Mary's 6, Omaha 1. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.